you know what? You did a fantastic rant in The Final Word, which is one of the funniest, smartest, best podcasts in the world on the Sexy Liberal Podcast Network. But you were saying both of you, Black Bouncer Angela and Black Mama Francis, you could have cleared this Afghanistan up in like few hours, right?
This is something we could have been useful in.
Exactly. You just put us out there on the tarmac. We'd be like, no. Everybody get on this plane. Don't get to complaining now.
Don't make me pull this evacuation over. Don't make me do it.
We are at 105,000 people evacuated. I mean, I can't take any of this, the warmongering we're seeing yesterday on Q about, we should go back in. Like, how does that make sense? That we should go back in and have this be every day? This number of American service members killed.
But this is the thing. If he did go back in, they'd say he shouldn't have gone back in. Like, it doesn't matter.
Right.
What Biden says or does. It doesn't matter what Trump said or did or the results of any of it. They're just going to be against it because they're against democracy and they're against this country.
Yeah. A former Afghan ambassador to Canada pushed back on a CNN host's narrative that Biden's administration is to blame for the Taliban takeover of Afghanistan. He said, the U.S. has been in Afghanistan for 20 years. I've been a witness to everything the U.S. has done. 2 trillion, 2,500 deaths, 200,000 Afghan deaths. We tried everything. The Afghan leader fled at the last moment. So part of the responsibility is on the Afghans themselves. This is their country, right? And I think you guys talked about the Afghan leader. I asked yesterday, why isn't someone hanging him over a balcony like a Michael Jackson baby and getting our money back? What's up with that?
Thank you. We feel like we are the only people out here be like, where is Ashraf Ghani?
Where is he? Where is our money?
Yeah.
Where is our efforts? Where is he? I know somebody know where he is.
Yeah.
Whoever broke the hole where he is, somebody knows where he is.
Somebody's making him cappuccinos. Somebody's getting that money out that pillowcase that he stole. We all know it.
Yeah.
But we were saying, Malcolm Nance said yesterday, this is daily almost in Afghanistan, suicide bombings. This is why we're getting out. I mean, we were saying, I don't know how many people know, ISIS and the Taliban hate each other. They kill each other. Right? Like, have at it. We're getting the out. I mean, Biden is doing exactly the right thing, don't you think?
Absolutely.
He's doing absolutely what we elected him to do.
Yes.
And we asked for it. Here's the problem. Americans don't, the reality is that this is what it looks like.
I feel like Angela would do that on the tarmac at Kabul. You just used a spray bottle for whatever disturbance that was. It's almost over.
Yeah, no, it's Belle. Belle, hush up. I'm talking to white people.
We need a shirt. That needs to be on a shirt.
We need to make a Frangela shirt. Hush up. I'm talking to white people.
You know they have trouble focusing.
I just feel like, that's the one thing we haven't thought of at you in Afghanistan. You with a water spray bottle in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Stop. Hey, stop.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Frances is good at picking out people. We put her on the roof of that airport, and she'd be like, "He's ISIS right there. That orange shirt, that ISIS. I know it.
You out. You're ISIS." Mm-hmm. Okay. Although they have to be the really short ones. But anyway, I'm sorry.
She's on a roof. She's looking
looking down. That's a better.
Stephanie.
Yeah, that's a better thing.
With the heightism.
Frances needs to be on someone's shoulders, but she could, sure. Okay.
I'm effective.
Okay. All right. So we were just talking about Michael Byrd, the Capitol Police officer who did the Lester Holt interview, and we were saying on Q, he'd already been the victim of racism, right? I was saying, am I the only one to pick that up? Donald Trump and rallies talking about the hand. We saw the hand. We want to know who it is. Well, because it was a black hand, like in the Jesse Helms racist commercial. Mm-hmm. And on Q. This is a Capitol cop who shot Ashley Babbitt, smeared by Russian news anchor in demented racist tirade, because of course they always echo the right wing here with their racist bold. Yes, this is blah blah blah. The anchor, whoever this is, Russian anchor, who previously went on an N-word filled rant about Capitol Police Officer Harry Dunn, once again made the story about the Capitol insurrection about race, since both officers are black. I mean, and he's already been a target. Mm-hmm. So anyway, God bless him for stepping forward and for, saying the truth, that he saved countless lives that day, which is why he was exonerated.
I have listened to people in this country suggest that Sandra Bland should have behaved differently. Yeah. I have listened to people suggest that nothing went wrong in the Breonna Taylor murder in her sleep. I have heard people suggest that Black people at completely peaceful marches deserve to be shot at by Kyle Rittenhouse. But when these racist, seditious, domestic terrorists rush the Capitol, are responsible for untold dozens, hundreds of injuries, permanent disfigurements, and deaths, ultimately, we got a question about how they get met with the police force?
Yeah.
Like, it's insanity.
I mean, if ever there was a justified police shooting, this was it, and we saw it on tape. Him shouting for her to comply over and over, her breaching. As he said, she would have been in with members of Congress in seconds had he not stopped her. She was right next to the speaker. Okay, anyway.
Stephanie, say the quiet thing loud.
That's right.
What they want people to be angry at is that a Black man shot a white woman.
Yeah.
That is say the quiet thing out loud.
Yeah.
And that's what they're called. And they want violence against a Black man.
Yeah.
Who is a bona fide police officer. Who shot somebody who was attacking the Capitol. But what they want their people to be angry about is race.
Yeah. Yeah. No, absolutely. That's when you break it down. At the end of the day, that's it. Chris in Chicago, you're on with Frangela. Hey, Chris.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My husband and I listen to the show all the time. Yeah. And keep hearing this morning about everybody calling for Biden's resignation, and obviously they thought it through, and that means that they want Kamala Harris to be president then, right?
That's right.
Oh, I'm for that. Kamala Harris had a hugely successful overseas trip. Did anyone see that in the media anywhere? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. All right.
Why should we hear about that?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, wow. Oh, you know what, Chris? You were a little off on the betting pool for what day Colonel Steve Austin knocks the entire puppy prison over.
It almost went over.
Oh. All right, Jody's on the case. Yeah, isn't that true? Didn't the bionic puppy take a while, Sean, for the bionic powers to really kick in?
Oh, it's coming. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be 4 months old this weekend, so I think that's when the bionic. Oh, I'm going to get my $6 million worth. What? All right, let's go to Jim in Orange County. You're on with Frangela. Hi, Jim. Hi. Go ahead.
A caller earlier suggested writing in Eleni Kounalakis, who's the Lieutenant Governor of California, on the second part of the recall ballot.
Yep.
Yeah.
I made that same suggestion on Twitter last week and quickly learned that that's not going to work, because if you write someone in on that ballot, that vote will only be counted if the candidate you've written in has filed a statement of write-in candidacy in the county. And
that's why I said don't be clever, just vote no and leave it blank.
Yeah.
The second question, right?
Yep.
Frangela, go ahead.
Just no.
No.
Just no.
Yeah.
Just pretend it's something you don't want, which it is. No.
I'm going to write it again on the envelope. Just no.
I wish there was a better no. I wish there was an absolutely not. Don't keep asking me absolutely never not no. That's the one. No.
Yeah, why do you even ask? No. The answer is no.
And by the way, this was some bolt. Can I write that as well? This was some expensive bolt that we could have used for homelessness. I want to write some other thoughts on there. By the way, Jody, I heard you on Kimberly Johnson Start Me Up, another fantastic podcast on the Sexy Liberal Podcast Network. But you were talking about why, I don't think I even realized this, part of why the homeless situation is so bad, and it is bad here, and the fact that we're spending all this money on this bull, right? But you were saying, like, houses near you that are, what did you say, like 2-bedroom? One of them's for $16,000 a month, the other one's $23,000 a month for like right off the freeway?
Yeah.
Like with... None of us can. Doug, can you afford your house? I can't afford my house now. I couldn't buy my house.
No, not now.
No, none of us could afford the houses we live in now. Nobody could afford to rent. I mean, it's insane, right? But that we're spending this money on this ridiculousness that could put some right-wing radio whack in charge of the 5th largest economy in the world.
Yep.